Yes, it's a vicious, evil tiger.
Oh my God, it's Tigger. Oh,
It is not. No, you are not getting the Tigger song.
I know, I promise.
Verboten.
Oh.
Verboten. In any case, we are starting late, as I'm sure. Well, the people that aren't actually waiting to watch this, because they're probably watching like people argue with Theus as usual. We're going to start Cult Night. We're waiting for a couple of people that were supposed to join the Hangout, but for whatever reasons haven't yet. Jello, hope everything's going well with the situation you're dealing with, and I hope Kazoom gets his butt back in here. He said he was switching to his computer, and he's not back in yet, so I don't know. But in any case, today we're going to be talking tonight on Cult Night, on the panel discussion, so to speak, the Aetherius Society, which is personally one of my favorites. Their founder was an individual, well, I should actually, I suppose, let them get into it in their own words now, shouldn't I? You resent them link? Okay, thanks. Let's see now. Let's cue these guys up and let them talk for themselves.
Hi, folks. I just want to take a quick minute or two and share some knowledge with you about Mars Sector 6. You may wonder, who is Mars Sector 6? Well, he's a cosmic master that gave us the 9 freedoms. In the very beginning of the 9 freedoms, it says, this book is dedicated to the cosmic adept known simply as Mars Sector 6, who, in compassion for humanity, gave the mystic text at this most significant time in history of Earth. And he gave the text through Dr. George King.
Now, we're talking about George King here, which is their founder initially. He claimed to be able to contact aliens through yoga meditation, and of course he was into the whole Kundalini thing. Gee, we seem to have a running theme these days, don't we?
Did he steal his ears from the British royal family? Because Prince Philip and Prince Charles have got the same ears.
Well, you know, it's funny you ask that, even though that wasn't actually a scripted remark, because he claimed a whole bunch of different titles here, and here's a not so brief note regarding the various titles that was claimed by George King, not King George, George King. Knighthood in the Sovereign Military Orthodox Dynastic Imperial Constantinian Order of St. George's.
Oh, I hate those guys.
It was a Byzantine royal house in exile, which isn't recognized by the College of Arms, as well as numerous other chivalric titles, none of which were recognized by any group with authority to grant such honors. He also had a doctorate from the International Theological Seminary of California, which of course is a degree mill with no accreditation. He also declared himself the Archbishop of his own church. It's his damn church. You'd think he would have gone for Pope.
You know, the funny thing about it is, I have a feeling when they come up with the titles for these kind of things, they have like a jar or a hat full of different pieces of paper, and on each one of different heraldry titles, and basically it's a lucky dip. Okay, which am I going to be? And you've got to pick 3 and put them together. So, they're going to be the Baron Fortescue of,
Yeah, it's like they're like, okay, let's take out of the Starship Trooper hats, folks, and let's take it.
It's a title generator, like the Tupac.
Well, actually, since you guys are going there, I do have to mention that there is a third title. Georgie King was a chaplain of the American Federation of Police. Oh, wait, sorry. He writes it down wrong. American Federation of Police and Concerned Citizens, which is a known scam which grants anyone membership for $45. However, they don't have chaplains. And of course, just for the sake of talking to one of the atheist messiahs, I'm making a joke, of course. According to James Randi, George King's titles of Reverend, Doctor, and Sir are all unverified.
Surprise.
Yeah. Less chaplains, more chilblains.
I do also have to say, and I'm going to let him use his own words, that certainly George was a very humble man, as you'll see from this clip.
I was given the name some time ago by the Cosmic Masters, or the code title, as Primary Terrestrial mental channel. I don't say I'm the only voice, but I'm certainly one of the most important.
Mental's right.
Yeah, to get just a little bit into some of the claims here, the Aetherius Society claims that space beings have contacted the leading governments of the world in many ways, but a rather sinister group calling itself the Silence Group. Real originality there.
The guy on the left.
We'll get to the guy on the left.
No, look at the guy on the left. Is it just me, or is he wearing one of those sumo suits, but it hasn't been inflated yet?
Well, hang on, you interrupted me midstream. Give me 1 second here. This is the last of the actual reading I have to do. That individuals called the Silence Group have been deliberately suppressing this information so as to keep people uninformed and misinformed as to their true nature, because, of course, conspiracy everywhere. And that's it for the crap after reading. Close this shit down. Now we can play with clips.
You know,
for those of you that are watching, all the clips that I've gotten these from, I do have links in there if you want to go look at the videos and giggle over them yourselves. And there should be a link to their homepage as well. One of the links there is to the actual official YouTube channel for the Aetherius Society, and they also have a New Zealand branch. Strange how much stupidity comes out of that part of the world, isn't it?
Not strange.
you know,
Okay, now for weird suits if you want. Oh, go ahead, Nodvik.
The more I hear about New Age Woo, the more I realize Doctor Who takes most of its stories from making fun of them.
This clip, incidentally, is from a TV broadcast that was done interviewing some of them. And I do have to say, I did have to put a text roll in with this just because people, well, you'll see.
Listen, they who work for me.
You can really feel the energy going through you.
You may transmit this unto the world.
This is potent, this is useful, this is cool.
Sacrifice their very salvation.
The world desperately needs it.
Let him look within and see the great and wondrous glory of his divine.
Okay, wait, hold on. Now, the TV, the broadcasting station that was filming that, right? Was it?
They knew they were there.
Okay, was it them that put the text? This is not satire.
No, I did.
Okay, I was just gonna say, you know, you're screwed when the TV network has to tell you, no, people, they are serious.
I had to put that in there because I'm thinking I'll put this up there. People are like, no, he hired some people to dress up in stupid red uniforms. There's no fucking way.
That guy just talking a moment ago, all he needed to do on the end of that sentence would be to add mwahaha.
Incidentally, that object that they're going up and putting their hand up to, that is a battery that collects prayer energy.
Oh wow! All I seen was just a bunch of guys doing that Tina Turner chant that she did. Nomran Reiki Kyo, Nomran Reiki.
We are fucking idiots.
Honestly, the funniest thing about it was the tone and inflection on their voice. It's like they're in a movie telling someone about the great quest they're going to go on.
I have another little bit on that because I do have one more bit with them getting out the sacred battery and mounting it. But first, let's hear from a couple of their priests right quick.
Can you tell us a little about how the battery works?
I'm glad that you've asked about the battery. What kind of a battery are we talking about? Well, the principle of any battery is to store energy. Now, prayer energy, because it operates on a higher frequency, it's a higher vibrational, it's still an energy. It's still something which we call spiritual power. And its basic operation is to put prayer energy into a battery, a physical container, which can be released at a later time, which can help in many different types of situations.
Unleash the prayer energy.
So when I attach an ohm meter to it, it's going to show something higher than 0?
Well, what I'm actually in the next clip that I have, you do actually see the back of the battery at one point, and you'll notice that it's a round chunk of plastic sticking out of the back of it. I don't think it's connecting to anything, per ohm meter or otherwise.
Especially reality.
Kalima Shakti Day.
Well, while going over this, I did find out that if you start off with it normal and speed it up, it sounds pretty fun. Let's check that out just for giggles here, and then we'll go on to them talking about the battery.
Here we have prayer, a beautiful power, a fantastic light that can leave people's hearts stored in the battery and then compressed because it's stored more and more and more, and it may take 3 or 4 months for people to charge a battery, and it can be released in 1 or 2 hours.
Incidentally, I do think that G-Man should get one of these.
He doesn't need one. He has a potential, fountain of energy. He could fill one of these with bullshit in minutes.
Yeah, I think they run off bullshit. Yeah. I'm pretty sure.
Incidentally, I should warn you, I do not know what the next clip is.
Okay.
Where extraterrestrial intelligence enhance all spiritual actions. The craft called Satellite Number 3, which comes into orbit, close proximity of this Earth.
What is that?
Want me to replay it? I still don't know what the fuck that clip was. Really. I'll give it a touch more volume, then maybe we can try and make some sense out of it.
I doubt it.
Extraterrestrial intelligence enhance all spiritual actions. The craft called Satellite Number 3, which comes into orbit, close proximity of this Earth.
Wait, go back to just before it talked about class number 3.
It's satellite number 3 that periodically comes into orbit, and when they do their meditations, what's happening is that all of the spiritual energy, they're drawing it down from satellite number 3, which he doesn't say, but I read their webpage.
Serious comments on that clip. Before he's talked about satellite number 3, the weird noise in the back, the alien voice noise. Listen to it carefully.
That was not added by me, by the way. That was actually by the broadcast.
I know, no. Listen to it carefully just before he gets into that sentence. It sounds like the alien voice says this is all actually bullshit.
Okay, let me check on that. Let's see if it sounds like the alien voice in the clip saying anything. Hey, Jello.
Where extraterrestrial intelligence enhance all spiritual actions. The craft called Satellite Number 3, which comes into orbit, close proximity of this Earth.
These ideas are shit. I don't know.
Yeah, these ideas are shit at the end, and this is all bullshit just before he mentioned satellite number 3.
I didn't hear anything, but yeah.
All your bullshit are belong to us.
Yeah.
Now, I should note, though, that ultimately most of these cults are really about marketing. The next sequence of technically 3 sub-clips here are some guy trying to sell some UFO-related book. Do we want to move on, or do we have more comment about satellite number 3?
I was just gonna say, when you said most of these cults are all about marketing, I was gonna say, well, no shit.
They're a non-profit. It's weird because there is some kind of good stuff they do, but most of the stuff they do is this, like, we're going to put our spiritual battery in the ground here and release the prayer energy. Oh, fuck off.
Yeah.
It includes the
this guy's a little quiet. Let me give him a little this guy a touch more volume. He's sounding a little soft on my side.
real answer to why are UFOs here.
Who is manning UFOs? What is their plan? Why don't they land openly and prove themselves to every disbeliever? Why don't they just come here and solve all the problems of the world? Are they friendly?
Yeah, I modified it a little bit so it sounded more like he should sound.
So these are the things I think people really want to know now. I think the case for UFOs is proven.
But by who? That's the thing that drives me crazy when it comes to, a couple of days ago I was in a hangout with Neffy and Nate Cunningham and Ray or Roy or whatever his name is. And whenever, I had to leave, I told Nate, hey, sorry, I can't stick around, mainly because Nephilim kept saying, well, the case for evolution has not been proven. It's like, listen, dude, by who? It's always some nutter who say that. And it's like...
I know the hangout you're talking about. I jumped in at the last minute to give Neffy a hard time for basically talking over and driving Nate fucking insane. And then afterwards I had to talk with Roy about Neffy and how he basically, so to speak, turns off the audience on both sides.
Oh yeah, totally.
Yeah.
And it's nice that the Christians that were in there agreed with me.
Personally, I call him Nephilim Freak.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, let's try to get back on topic here. Let's go back to Bookie Boy here.
According to opinion polls, most people believe in them. Most people, well, nobody believes in governments much anymore. So everyone, I think, pretty much accepts there was a major world government cover-ups.
Because conspiracy.
It's always cover-ups.
Man, aliens is as real as Jesus and Bigfoot. Y'all's just
Duh.
close-minded.
I actually should move this ever so slightly so you can see the freaking cross behind him, because yes, they believe in Jesus.
Oh, it's one of the... Okay, alright.
They do believe in Jesus, and they do actually have some God beliefs, although I couldn't find some good clips pertaining to that. But they believe that you are the transcendent. You are basically becoming a god, and that way it's part of being accepted by the aliens or some such shit. It's the Aetherius Society. Just leave it at that.
Something sounds like arcane bullshit, something that he believes in.
Now,
well,
are these like, is it a space Jesus?
We will get to space Jesus, but hang on, let's see what this dipshit has to say about it.
But love energy, channeled through the 12 blessings, spiritual energy, that will bring lasting change if enough is sent out.
Love energy?
Yeah.
Can anybody help me out really quick with the 12 blessings? Thanks.
12 Blessings is part of their belief that I didn't find quite that much about. I did link it down below to their webpage, and people can try and figure out what the fuck they're talking about. Even when I went there to look at it, it still didn't make any damn sense, because, you know, weird woo shit. These apparently were the 12 blessings given to their leader by the aliens when he met them while contemplating his kundalini and doing yoga meditation.
Oh, that's not good.
Yeah, more kundalini crap. I can't get away from it. Everybody's getting hit right in their kundalini, apparently. but on that note, speaking of kundalinis, what's your commentary on this one, Jello? What do you think?
The hairdo is a bit outdated. How old is this video?
I don't think it's necessarily that old, but so this is one that's too crazy to fuck in the kundalini?
Well, she looks like she looks like she's crazy enough, you know, fucked in the head, good in bed.
Sure.
Let's hear a little bit what she said. I'll give you a few minutes, and then let me make an opinion then.
Well, they don't let this one talk, you know. She's just supposed to sit there looking profound. The speaker is actually...
Adopt the prayer position. Visualize white light flowing down through you and out of the psychic centers or chakras in the palms of your hands and heart chakra.
Yes.
With real meaning and feeling, mentally or verbally, request this power flow out for world peace. As you do so, imagine the whole world filled with this brilliant, living white light.
Okay.
When you're done,
there's a whole bunch of psychological things that spring out of that that I could, with a better sensibility, I can explain and break down. I know exactly.
But wait, Carson, you're trying to suppress them. They're telling us how to solve all the problems and bring world peace. And all you have to do is feel the energy coming from the mothership into your body and out through your hands.
Right.
I hope anybody watching this as a YouTube video later backs it up just about a minute and a half and watches Cliff Jumper while that voice was talking.
Yes.
And was in La La Land. I'm telling you, wherever it was that bitch is going, she took Cliff. She's gone now. He's not with us anymore.
Look at my eyebrows. My eyebrows are going to go...
Well, hang on. Maybe it's a voice. Hang on a second, but let's find out.
simply cut off the flow of energy by doing the sealing pass.
There he goes. He's already gone.
I just want to say that if you know some of these New Age girls, you can tell them to take the prayer position, and then tell them you're just going to apply some pressure to the source of the Kundalini energy.
Oh! Yep.
I did see that bewildered face that Cliffjumper had, so you gotta stick with us, buddy. Resist.
Oh,
Resist.
For the sake of Carson,
this is
that means people
fascinating.
sex.
Honestly, this is so fascinating. I'm thinking about putting my head in an oven.
You just need to bite a pillow. You just need to bite a pillow and just take it.
Oh, it's
Newest new age woo yoga. You're gonna actually have to stick your head in the oven. You know it's working because it warms up and you get lightheaded.
Ow.
Incidentally, seeing as a question as to if they believe in space Jesus was asked. If I remember correctly, this is a clip with the answer.
Throughout our history, we have been visited by beings from other worlds. Sri Krishna came from the planet Saturn. According to the Mahabharata, he was visited.
Hang on.
Visited in a vimana or spacecraft in the celestial regions.
Incidentally, I don't think he actually said banana.
He said Vimana. Vimana is actually like a cryptid thing.
Okay, but hang on a second though.
A vimana or spacecraft.
You're right.
In the celestial regions. He was one of the greatest avatars who has
banana.
ever walked the earth.
Avatar.
A banana in the celestial regions? I don't know. That sounds like someone's underpants, doesn't it?
Yeah, sounds a
Well,
little
get your
questionable.
Kundalini to rise.
Oh, baby. Kundalini rise and da-da-da. There's a song in there somewhere.
Assume the prayer position.
Thousands of years later, the Master Jesus came to Earth in another spacecraft.
There it is.
Yep. Hang on. This is fucking great.
Came to Earth in another spacecraft, which we call the Star of Bethlehem.
Yeah.
He came from the planet Venus.
Oh, that broke me.
Venus.
Yeah.
Don't confuse their already confusing
But
stories.
no, wait. Men are from Mars, women are from Venus.
What does this tell you about Buddha and Jesus? Because they claim they both came from Venus. Oh, I should add one other thing.
They were passing.
Now you'll note we sent out scientific equipment and all this other stuff to explore places like, to get a look at Venus and Mars, etc. The reason why we don't actually find alien life there is because the only way you can communicate with them, according to the Aetherius Society, is through certain yoga meditation. And this is because they exist at higher vibrational frequencies than the rest of us.
I'd like to know why he's got a portrait of Frank Langella in the background.
I think that's supposed to be their founder.
Looks like him.
No, I think that's supposed to be the creepy guy founder. Let me check on that by scrolling back here.
Frank Langella, that's weird.
No, that's not what he looks like. That's no, way off. There we go. This one. Yeah, I think they cropped the ears back of their leader a little bit because they didn't want him to look so fucking weird. That's like Glamour Shot on steroids. They taped his ears back before painting him, I think. Okay. Oh, we have somebody fall out. They will hopefully be back. Oh, it was Carson. Yeah, he drops a lot.
He does look like Frank Langella, though, doesn't he? Look.
Yeah, perhaps. Well, let's see what the Wingnuts have to say this time.
As did another master who'd come before him, the Lord Buddha, whose mother dreamt that she would have a divine birth. And indeed, she did. And all these different masters and several others had different missions, but they were all part of the same cosmic plan. There is only one truth, one spirituality. All are unified within this great cosmic plan.
Which we don't know what the fuck it is.
Is that picture there? That's is that from Fallout? Or did the Fallout? Did they take it from the same place?
They probably took it from the same place. I do have a sped up version of their little thing talking about who the other masters that they claim
by the
are.
same cosmic beings who have the interests of enlightenment and peace on our world.
Of course, they're just telling us that because we're actually going to be their food source, but don't reveal that.
What?
The cookbook.
And these are all people that they decided are okay. Yeah.
Yeah, the Samson and Hercules kind of confused me in that one, frankly.
Simpson.
I don't see them
as
as I don't see Samson and Hercules as enlightened masters.
I can just imagine these people saying, Elvis isn't dead, he just went home.
All I know is there's a bunch of Muslims that are pissed that they didn't add Muhammad on their list.
Muhammad Ali.
Oh, maybe. That actually goes back to one of my videos that I had, image of Muhammad at the end of the video is Muhammad Ali. I still got flagged. Because even that actually, Muhammad Ali might be an image more worthy of worship than, never mind.
You know what, that'd be funny, that Just Sweet Charlie thing, so I'm going to draw him a picture of Muhammad as Muhammad Ali.
Yeah.
Go ahead,
If they drew him as a sumo wearing a giant fucking jockstrap, making it look like he had a 3-inch... I'm sorry, like a 30-inch long, they might have not been so upset about it.
In very recent times, Dr. George King, who was a cosmic avatar, who didn't reveal that he was much too humble to do this.
Yeah, he did not reveal that he was a cosmic avatar. The Church decided he was one after he died several years back.
That's funny because when they first showed the picture of the guy standing behind the dude, I thought it was a picture of a black man. And earlier when you came into the hangout that I was in, and you said, and you were talking about their founder, Dr. King, I'm like, wait a minute.
No, not that Dr. King.
Comes full circle. That joke just came full circle for me. That's great. Thank you.
Yeah, I know you joined late, but incidentally, the humble guy they were talking about is this guy. Let me find. Here we go.
Mental channel. I don't say I'm the only voice, but I'm certainly one of the most important.
There's the humble guy right there.
Yeah,
important.
That guy's got chimpanzee ears.
Yeah, but you notice they edited out the chimpanzee ears when they painted his portrait.
Yeah, no chimpanzee ears in the portrait.
Looks almost nothing the fuck like him, but this is our great leader. Is it now? Your pictures might say differently. Incidentally, I read somewhere that this guy was like a taxi driver in Britain before he started having his visions.
It's always somebody that has like a, just an everyday worker's job, and then they have this moment where they fucking lose their shit, and then they become crazy cult leaders.
Yeah, pretty much. And this guy was a cult leader that one day the aliens came to and said, we want you to be our ambassador. In essence, I forget what it was. They wanted him to be sort of on their great council as whatever the fuck, I forget.
Maybe the reason why he's no longer a taxi driver is because they banned him from driving from being off his head on something.
Yeah, you pretty much have to be sane. They want to make sure you are not crazy.
And I believe the remaining segment of this that we have is our tie-in to the power of woo. Technically the most recent of which was me going after spirit science, but prior to that I've been talking about this Kundalini crap, which is also connected to the chakra bullshit. And, yeah.
Indeed, our subject tonight is Karma and Kundalini, your keys to enlightenment.
Kundalini, isn't that a pasta?
Doesn't Kundalini sound like a lesbian magician?
Kundalini rice.
The great Kundalini. Kundalini rice.
Yeah. I don't know. It sounds like some kind of pasta dish to me, Kundalini.
No, it's a lesbian position.
Oh.
Ooh.
It's a secret, though, I can't tell you.
No. The secret we covered during the first part of Power of Woo.
Secret strong enough for a man, but pH okay.
But pH balance for a retard in this case.
Secret. Strong enough for a man, but the women still won't like you.
Oh, that applies to Thunderfoot, certainly. Okay, let's see now. Next clip. See what happens. I walk away and the clips stop coming. Yeah, just I'm going to ask people to mute while this guy speaks.
Oh yeah.
Just trust me on this one. Sit back, relax. Well, they're sitting there doing a reading, talking about the Kundalini experience.
Deep breath. The tides of universal life force were drawn in to be directed along the singing nerve sheaths by concentrated mind, and thrown down hard to the base of the spine, there to be risen by mind which knew only one objective, that of complete mastery over the latent powers within.
Okay, does it sound dirty yet? Just bear with.
Powers which just awaited the key, the chord to bring them into active, vibrant movement. Tremendous effort. And then she, this great mysterious goddess Kundalini, which all men strive to raise, did move.
I'm feeling it
now.
I'm feeling it. I'm at half mast.
Okay, shall we continue then?
Yeah, man.
This time, though, apparently easier, and even more surely than she had before. It was as though she, in her grace, had decided that this was some divine and auspicious occasion.
Still with me?
Okay, so what I have so far in my messed up gutter mind, right, is, so there's this chick that kind of leading that a lot of dudes try to get at, and she's went after a lot of guys, and because she's went after a lot of guys, she's like super loose, and so because she's super loose,
Yeah, but she's clearly a heavenly goddess when it comes to performing the act of cunnilingus.
Right.
Gently at first, creeping almost like a snake, she came upwards, and ever upwards.
Jay, doing anything for you yet?
I'm sorry. I'll be right back. I need it.
So was oh wow, was that as good for you as it was for me?
Well, unfortunately, it might go a little bit sour because we're about to find out what this kink entails.
The Kundalingus was good.
The burning sensation in the base of the spine, which had been felt many times before, was experienced this time.
What?
Not as if the gods themselves were standing guard over the adept. His detachment from the excruciating pain was even more complete than ever it had been before.
So basically, he busted a huge nut.
No, actually, I think one of his herps might have burst.
Sounded like BDSM to me.
Yeah, it's going that way. Yeah, but yeah, they're a bizarre group.
You sure they're not reading 50 Shades of Grey or something? Like, because that's what it sounds.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it? It's like it's 50 Shades of what the fuck? This entire goddamn group.
50 Shades of Kundalini.
Right.
But I mean, just to go back to one thing we did before, just because I enjoyed it.
Yep, that's a trip.
Yeah. But yeah, the content they have, up to say the least, is frigging bizarre, and I can stop presenting now. And yeah, it was fun going through their videos. Honestly, to the people out there, if you want to listen to more crazy, these guys are a fucking gold mine. I did link in the description to this video a lot of the different stuff they have up there. They also have, I don't know how often it is, but they do have a radio show too. I didn't bother to grab stuff out of there, but some of the stuff, I mean, you can sit there just going,
man.
wow, you're fucked, man. I can only imagine Carson.
Yeah.
Just how fucking bizarre you could get with this if you were high. It was just like, whoa.
Oh, I'm already there, but I can imagine me calling their radio show and just playing along, because that will be fun for me. Matter of fact, I've recently acquired the phone number of
Oh, and he falls out just as he gets the phone number.
Damn it! Whose phone number?
That's stuff. 50 smells of bullshit.
Yeah. But yeah, these guys are a really friggin' interesting group. I hope those that watched did enjoy it. We are running down. Oh, the phone number. What are you talking about, Carson?
I thought maybe the Cucciolini might have shut down my connection. Anyway, I've recently acquired the phone number of the Westboro Church. I have their phone number, and I am going to have fun somehow, some way or another with a video with me prank calling them.
Is it 867-5309?
867-5309.
No, that's Jenny.
That's Jenny. You know what was so funny? What was so funny? A couple of years ago, there was this prominent rapper by the name of Mike Jones that used to, very stupidly, used to always advertise his phone number on the record. So to his surprise, a lot of people called that number, and he had to actually change it because of that. It's like, yeah, if you don't want people calling your phone, how about you don't say it in a freaking song?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Yeah, but anyway, I got the Westboro Baptist Church phone number. If anyone wants it.
Contact Carson. And on that note, though, seeing as we are at pretty much the end of this, unless people want to go and parade through their webpage a little bit and goof off with that a little bit, I can relink it in the sidebar if need be. Otherwise, I might just cut this short. We're at about the 36-minute mark. Granted, we started late, so we'd be ending on time. Figure that one out. So we can either cut it here, or if you guys want to troll through the page, you're welcome to do so. But for the audience, I hope you guys enjoyed the show thus far. Like, subscribe, the usual routine.
Whoa, don't go too far. You're starting to sound like Brett. Yeah.
No, dude. New channel, gotta do it.
Yeah.
Gotta do it.
Gotta do it, man.
Yeah, I even had to. Yeah, I'm not gonna get into that on the air. But I actually on the old channel, because I can't technically direct anyone here from the old channel due to circumstance. So I do actually have the video up there right now that it's one of my older videos, the old Sex and Scientology video on the 13 Heathens channel. I put this big freaking block up there and basically reshared it on Google Plus and put this big block up here going, click here to subscribe to my other channel. I can't tell you what it is, which was kind of obnoxious, but I figured that the people that I'm trying to avoid would just see the title and go, meh.
Inagata to do it, Davida.
You.
But yeah, that's actually, I think I'm going to go to their page for a second, which all I need to do is go to the comment description, and it should be right there. Aetherius.org, and I'll paste it in here for the sake of the hangout. There we go. These people are a fucking bag of cats. I was mentioning before we went live to Jade that the only page I managed to find of theirs that wasn't completely insane was the one in which they were asking for donations.
Yeah.
That was the saneness. But you go to pretty much anything on here, and let's see now. Gods from space, just going through the categories here. Let's see now.
Karma
Let's
yoga.
go.
Karma.
Yeah, UFOs and extraterrestrial life, extraterrestrial message, Mother Earth, which apparently is some kind of fucking battery or something. God and gods, cooperating with the gods, evidence. Then they have healing services that they offer. Ooh, including, oh wait, we have the 12 blessings. What the fuck are the 12 blessings? Let's see. They have.
They've not just got prayers. They've got dynamic prayers.
Oh yeah, they got all kinds of fucked up. Here
and
we
they
go.
can store it for you for later.
Okay, blessings are as follows. Blessed are they who work for peace. Blessed are the wise ones. Blessed are they who love. Blessed are the planetary ones. Blessed are the thanksgivers. Blessed are they who heal. Blessed is Mother Earth. Blessed is the mighty Sun. Blessed are the supreme lords of karma. Blessed are the great beings. Blessed is the great being known as the galaxy. Yeah, digest that for a second.
There's dynamic prayer is not about requesting favor from a whimsical deity, but about attracting spiritual energy to oneself and directing it sort of focal point to bring about positive change. Is it just me, or does this sound like a laser beam? It's a cosmic laser beam.
Wait, no. You even more so. You draw down that energy from that space station number 3, which makes it sound even more like some kind of psychic laser beam.
Yeah.
Oh, incidentally, blessed are the supreme lords of creation, and blessed is the absolute.
Mantra, the recitation of holy sounds, is also a great way to invoke and transmit this mystical power. Mythical power is more like it.
Yeah. Oh, they have a meaning of life one.
Oh, meaning of life. Last.
Okay, their meaning of life thing is, why does life exist? In order to gain experience, because in the beginning the absolute, God in its highest sense, chose to wrap itself up, as it were, in the form of manifestation, i.e. the universe, while at the same time remaining greater than and above the manifestation in which it had created. I feel like I'm talking to a Christian suddenly.
You know, it sounds like they've just sort of taken all belief systems ever, wrap them up in this sort of cling film of, tinfoil idea, and sort of said, yeah, that's all of that. I mean, it's even got Mother Earth. Yeah.
Okay. Incidentally, they have a number of sacred mountains which they claim they've like supercharged them as some kind of pillars to communicate with the cosmic council or whatever the fuck it is. Here's an excerpt talking about one such incident. On July 23rd, 1958, Dr. King was instructed by a cosmic intelligence to climb Holdstone Down, a small mountain located near North Devonshire, England. It was here that he was contacted by the great being of love known as the Master Jesus, who sent streams of spiritual power through him deep into the mountain, making the Holdstone Down forever holy. Often in grueling and testing conditions, 18 other mountains around the world were also charged by cosmic intelligences or ascended masters with spiritual power in this mission, making them beacons of light for all humankind. It's a shame most of humankind doesn't know about this.
What's
Go
the name of this town?
tell it on the mountain.
What's the name of it?
Blown up by somebody looking. Mount Devonshire.
No, Mount something in Devon.
It says Mount Devonshire. Oh wait, sorry. Holdstone Down. It's a hill, actually, by the way.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Yeah, it's not a mountain. It's a hill at best.
Yeah, I've been there. And there aren't any mountains in Devon. They've got moors, but no mountains.
Yeah. Well, in the U.S., they have a whole list here, including some I've never fucking heard of. Mount Baldy is my favorite, though.
Oh, Mount Baldy's California. Mount Baldy's great.
Yeah, but
Mount Baldy. I just got a favorite.
They call it Baldy because it's sandy at the top, so it always looks bald.
Well, and when I was a kid in Southern California, Mount Baldy was always where everybody in the LA area drove when it snowed. Mount Baldy would get
because you could see it forever. I loved Mount Baldy. It was like I had a crush on it. It's like, oh, there's Mount Baldy, when you could see it because of all the smog, actually.
Yeah.
Incidentally, just as a quick footnote, for anyone that does go to their page, if you go to the Yoga and Enlightenment section, they do have a thing that's promoting the intuition and psychic development, rather. They also talk about Aura, Chakra, and Kundalini, because, I can't avoid that shit. And, interestingly enough, though, I have to comment something. On their list of the chakras, they actually have 7. So, in their crap about chakras, they're still more correct than Spirit Science's latest video.
Ooh. Oh, that's right. He had the 8th one for bears.
Yeah, he had the 8th one to be eaten by the bear, yes. Yeah. The bear-eating chakra.
The bears!
8th bear eaten... Sorry, 8th chakra eaten by bear, news at 11.
The bears!
No.
So what you're saying is Stephen Colbert was wrong.
Bear so that he won't eat you. Or something like that.
Prayer vigils and marathons. A prayer marathon. That sounds horrific.
Oh no! Right? Oh god.
It's a prayer-a-thon.
Red just yelled from the other room. Been there, done that. Poor thing.
It's a prayer-a-thon.
Prayer-a-thon.
Like one really, really, really long prayer.
Oh, good. That's from Dave.
I can't wrap my mind around it. I'm done.
The services they offer to help others, including karma yoga.
Karma. So if you do bad,
I'm going to read that.
I'm just looking at something from the North Devon Journal, and they're talking about this is 11th of July 2009, and they're talking about this society and how they have their annual pilgrimage and so on. And it says,
"Oh yeah, they do."
Holston Down, which ranks them alongside Mount Kilimanjaro as one of their most holy places, but it's just a bit at towards the bottom. And it says local resident Maureen Goss agreed with Mo. She said, "I don't have any views one way or the other. People really can believe in what they want to believe in," which is British code for "I think it's bullshit." But
I think it's bullshit, but these people are crazy enough. I'm afraid they might hurt me.
yeah. And Tricia Hampson also added, rather an arrogant assumption that they are important enough to have a personal visitation. Does the rest of the world not matter equally?
No. It's all about one taxi driver that decides that he's Sir, Doctor, whatever the fuck he can buy. I do have to. I'm going to actually add one more thing here. This particular one is, unfortunately, it doesn't actually have the message itself, but the title is The Extraterrestrial Message, and I really want to change the word lettering there, just make it massage for fun. And then my wife would enjoy it.
The extraterrestrial massage.
The extra-testicle massage, yeah.
This Merv guy, Merv Letherby, at the Royal Marine Pub on Combe Martin Seaside, said, "I've never really given it much thought, but I'm all for people believing what they want to believe in. And from a purely capitalist point of view, if they come to the village and spend their money, it's all going to be good for the village."
Okay, here we go.
So the wonderful thing about it is, Combe Martin is a village. So what they do is, every year, they got an annual pilgrimage of idiots that come to the village.
Oh boy.
Do
we have a link for one of these videos?
I hope they don't have a stone circle or something.
I mean, I'm still wired to be able to broadcast my regular system audio through the headset here. Oh, okay, anyway, I got reading here.
You can play the video from when he does an interview and his backers are standing behind him, where he first had his encounter, because the sound that his followers... God, it's really...
Do you have a link? Which one was that? I don't know.
I do, actually, wait.
Yeah, get me a link with a timestamp if you can. And while you're doing that, the philosophy of the gods from space, also known as the Cosmic Masters, as given through Dr. George King, encompasses the simplicity and compassion of true Christianity with a deep mysticism of the East, taken onto a cosmic level. We are all sparks of the divine, by being of true spiritual service to others, and going within and performing spiritual practice designed to raise our consciousness so we can realize our divinity. And therefore, once again, it's about, I want to feel special. And by going within and performing spiritual practices and designed to raise our consciousness, we can realize our divinity and therefore rise above current limitations. You know, wanting to be X-Men. I've been picking up on the New Agers for that. We all have the potential to develop psychic and intuitive abilities to improve our minds in every respect and to enter elevated states of consciousness. After many lives of dedicated spiritual effort, we will be free from the cycle of reincarnation and have the opportunity to experience the life cycle of another planet. And this is it. You get to be reincarnated as one of these higher life form aliens that's on a different vibrational level. Yeah, fuck you.
I love the description of this George King character in another newspaper. It says, "This technology may sound far-fetched, but George King was an extraordinary man who practiced yoga for for 10 hours a day as well as doing a day job.
It certainly didn't look like it.
Oh yeah, sure it is. Oh my god, it's right at the beginning of the video.
Cosmic Masters on transmission, Cosmic Avatars, the 6 Adepts, the next Master.
Well, there's so many.
Wisdom
There's
of the Masters. God, these people are nuts! Bag of cats!
He was like the Galileo of our times. Galileo was much ridiculed in his time, and people with similar beliefs were persecuted. George King was also ridiculed, and people misunderstood his association with space people in spacecraft who have our best interests at heart.
Why don't they land more openly? This could be interesting. Oh, yeah, they shouldn't be giving us signs. We should be giving them signs. Yeah, I see how that works. Oh, well.
I'll give them a sign, but unfortunately it's a bit crude and involves my middle finger.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. Unless you're in someplace like Italy, I think that might be 2 of them. I'm not sure on that. I'll have to double check with Fabio.
Yeah,
Who unfortunately could not make it today.
Oh, man.
You know, when they
Do it. It's hilarious.
when they mentioned that bit about it's a proven fact that UFOs exist, I would just like to add on that you know, if you mean that I can't identify certain things that I see, I agree 100%.
Yeah. Oh, we got clippage. Hang on. Let me pause that and do another screen share if I can get the right fucking window here. There we go. This one's a little impromptu, so bear with for 1 second. Present to everyone, highlight my silly self, and here we go.
Which is now a place of special pilgrimage and prayer. It was around midnight on July 23rd, 1958, that he had his strange encounter.
It was very, very windy on the top of Holston Down. As a matter of fact, it was quite dark by this time. And dimly, out of the corner of my eye, I saw something in the sky. And I thought, well, if I'm...
No,
Soul to the man in the back. Sorry. Sorry, I got stuck in an auctioneer mode. It was a humdy thing. Sorry. Go ahead.
There's somebody actually doing the choral master thing for them too. Like, he's directing it. But I want to know what that gibberish means.
I'm curious why he was giving everybody the British "fuck you."
No, fuck you.
He's standing there, clearly displaying the British "fuck you." I've seen it before. There's people, Brits around me, and that's how they do it. Everybody flips me off.
Well, with good reason. Have you met yourself?
Yeah, brother.
Yeah.
That's a good reason. Yeah. I flip.
Okay, well, I've just checked to see where we are in the broadcast, and I keep these to 1 hour in length, and we're at the 52-minute mark, so we got to start closing it down. Let's see now. Carson, got closing comments on these wackadoodles?
Yeah. The more and more you have your cult or religion sound like Star Wars or Star Trek or Starship Trooper, the more fun it will turn out to be.
Yeah. And that would be from the Beautiful Reality. Feel free to check out his channel. Lucy, I don't think you actually technically are doing videos, but closing comments anyway.
The wonderful thing about Tiggers.
Is Tiggers
The
wonderful?
cult of Tigger. That's the one.
Actually, I prefer the Cult of Gumby. They're much more flexible.
Oh, Gumby.
Okay, and next up we have Kazoom, the man with a big heart. And incidentally, he does have a channel. Feel free to check him out at some point. Kizzy, go for it.
Hi.
Closing comments, if any.
I
Or
don't
you
have
think
any.
they're all high? Okay. Not Vic, who's just KD today.
Space Jew gods to Major Tom. Can you hear me, Major Tom?
Oh no! I caught an interview with Spirit Sign recently, in which he's talking about some of the aliens that he's talked to through channeling. I'll have to upload that clip at some point for the lulz. Yeah, seriously. Yellow shots.
Spirit swap.
Oh, hang on. Okay, we'll talk about Spirit Swap later. Go ahead, Jello. Closing comments.
Y'all can kiss my kundalini.
Fair enough. Jello, do you actually have a channel that you do videos on, or no?
No. If you want to hear from me, you gotta come to me in person. You know.
Okay, sounds good, man. Cliff, I know you do videos, and then people should check you out as well if they want. Closing comments, if any.
I don't know. I think craziness and stupidity are different things, but they seem to have got both of those covered quite nicely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Enchanting.
Okay, then we have, of course. Oh, sorry. Go ahead. You have more for me, Cliff?
No, I was just going to say that the battery thing is just hilarious, really.
I loved it. I fucking love the battery.
Insanity. That's what it is,
Yeah. Oh, even more fucking bizarre.
Yeah.
And last up,
charged bizarreness. There you go. That's what it is. That's what that battery is. Charged bizarreness.
And last up, we have Meliagra's Fearless. Good luck trying to spell that if you want to look her up. The infamous Jade Turkey Cat, a.k.a. Becky. Jade, Dollface, do you have closing comments, or are you still enjoying the goddess from earlier?
I think she's gone bald.
I think she might have gone AFK. Well, it looks like I might have a minute or so to spare. Let me see if I can find that clip. I don't think I've actually isolated it yet, but let me see now. Where the hell did I put the crap? I don't even fucking know. There we go. Oh, no, that's the anal breathing video.
Anal breathing?
Oh, well, fuck it. Yes, anal breathing.
I don't want to anal breathe.
Okay, hang on a second. Let me get XSplit back up for a moment. Because if you're going to start a cult, the first thing you need to do is learn how to do your anal breathing. So
no, I'm not joining a cult.
Let's close it up with a clip or two here if we can, right quick. If I can find, let's see now.
How to talk out of your ass. Well, first you gotta breathe.
Yeah, exactly. And unfortunately, I'm not seeing my anal breathing clip. I think I had it in ass hat clips. Oh wait, no, that is ass clap.
Finally!
Has anyone
Jade's back.
Has anyone that ever does this whole anal breathing stuff died during anal sex?
Anal breathing.
I don't know. Okay,
well,
for my
might suffocate.
Becky's back.
My turn.
Becky's back now. You're going to be in trouble.
Oh,
Hey now, closing comments, please.
Okay, closing comments. Tomorrow is National Wear Red Day, and I'll just leave that there.
Hey, don't oppress me.
Kinky. No, that would be kinky. I feel like I should put red on here. If tomorrow's official Wear Red Day, I think she should be aware of it.
No, that's oppressing me. If I want to wear a different color, then you're oppressing me.
I was thinking of a different kind of red.
Oh yeah, like
Anyway, we've been there enough. Unfortunately, I'm not seeing my anal breathing clip. I'm going to have to figure out exactly where the hell I put it. So instead, I'm going to close out with my general commentary on this particular cult, which is, well, simply.
Those
Have a good night.